Have you ever wondered looking at someone, who sounds absolutely divine when they speak? It's not because of anything else, but simply because they chose the apt, enhanced vocabulary to express their thoughts. You can give a spin to what you want to say simply by changing your choice of words. Our much loved lesson, the 7 days, 7 words challenge, is back. And we would love to, introduce our range of words today so that you sound impressive to your listeners. So let's get straight into this lesson. A new word a day keeps language problems at bay. Basically, this quote is so apt simply because it is telling you that enhance your quality of words. You will only sound different when you choose to pick up words which are enhanced, which are different, and that is exactly what impresses your audience, floors your listeners. So, we are here to help you, guide you, and take you through that journey. So, which are the 7 words today which makes this particular session exciting, this lesson so very thrilling to learn so that we can deliver it quickly to our audience? The very first word is get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling is a great phrase to use when you want to initiate something, when you want to start something. It could be absolutely anything. If you're sitting in a meeting room and you want people to move ahead and kickstart the discussion, you can say, so let's get the ball rolling. In a more serious situation, when there is a product launch or some new process improvement which is about to be executed the first time you're initiating it, you can say, let's get the ball rolling. This is a wonderful phrase to kickstart a discussion, a product launch, absolutely anything where you're planning to kickstart something. Now that we have got the ball rolling for our 7 days, 7 words challenge with our very first phrase, get the ball rolling, let's quickly dive into the second word for today. When someone is in charge, basically it could be the home scenario where typically a woman is in charge, or for that matter, it could be your office where you're the boss, or it could be a large organization where the CEO is in charge. You could also be in charge being a manager of a particular team. Basically, in all these scenarios that we discussed, the person is in charge is actually in the driver's seat. So, if we are in the driver's seat, we need to be mindful because every decision that we take has impact which is far reaching and the implications can be multifold. So, to be in the driver's seat is to be accountable, to be responsible, and the onus completely lies with us. It is not only about authority. That has to be very, very clear. In the driver's seat means in charge. It could simply be a particular meeting where you're saying that today I'm in the driver's seat, I will lead the call. Or for that matter, if you are in a con call where you're in charge, you're the moderator, you can say that since I'm in the driver's seat, let me see in what sequence we can conduct this discussion. Typically, you can demonstrate authority where you're interacting with juniors, or for that matter, you can show accountability when you're interacting with seniors. For instance, if you're interacting with your team, you're interacting with juniors, you can say, since I'm in the driver's seat, I am responsible for the outcome. So we all need to ensure that we fall in line as far as the deadlines rolled out by me are concerned. If you're interacting with your seniors and you're indicating that you're ready to take on the responsibility and not just the authority, you can say, since I'm in the driver's seat, I will take full responsibility of this activity. I intend or seek flexibility from my seniors in terms of fast tracking certain approvals. So here you're showing the responsibility part or the accountability part. So to be in the driver's seat is to be in command, to be in charge, to be in control. When something is easy to achieve, take the case of MCQs in an exam paper. They are supposed to be the easy questions which we can target. If you're a salesperson and you're able to achieve certain parts of your targets probably easily because you know that it's an assured customer, so that would be the easy target. Okay, if you have certain reports to be released and certain reports you're extremely well versed with, so those reports become the easy achievement for you. So something that is easily achievable is a low hanging fruit. So the name is, or the phrase is actually self descriptive. You can imagine a low hanging fruit which you can easily pluck. And that's exactly the significance of this phrase. Since it's low hanging, it's easily achievable, something you can easily target. So let's use this phrase generously in our circles, be it our social spheres, be it our professional area of responsibility, so that we sound much more impressive. Low hanging fruit, easily achievable target. The next phrase that we have for you today is to keep something in the back burner. Basically, something which is not a priority for you, not even in your line of sight or completely off the radar. Now, why does this happen? Sometimes subconsciously things slide into the back burner. I'll tell you about my personal experience. If it is not a part of my work commitment and it's not something which is pressing or demanding, I typically allow it to slide in the back burner. I keep it in the back burner, in fact, intentionally. So, personal commitments, something to do probably with bank accounts or some documentation, I tend to take it a little easy and I keep it in the back burner. Think about it. What is it that you keep in the back burner? That's exactly the phrase which matches the intention or the expression. Keep something on the towards the end of your priority list, not on top of the priority list. While keeping something in the back burner sounds like a trait which is not very good to possess, but I certainly believe that it's okay to have this trait, especially when it's acting as a bottleneck. So, for example, you're planning to relaunch a brand and you're stuck with probably certain aspects of the rebranding. I don't think that should hold up your entire relaunch exercise. So go ahead, launch it all over again with the entire rebranding done without the hiccups that hold it back. The hiccups can be kept in the back burner and can be dealt with simultaneously. When you walk into a room, the kind of personality that you possess should be something that people admire, look up to. In fact, they aspire to have several traits of your personality. Such is the charm and the charisma of a powerful, formidable personality. But why am I insisting so much on this? What I'm essentially trying to do is set the backdrop to tell you how to raise the bar for someone. Your performance, your personality, your presence can raise the bar for someone. In my sessions, even, I have often seen that the good performers raise the bar for probably the newbies who have just stepped into the world of excellence, seeking, excellence for language. So, raising the bar for someone is setting the standard high. At my workplace, I always used to, when I was a part of the corporate sector, I always used to aim to raise the bar for people around me. If you're someone who's leading a team, I believe you should raise the bar for your team. If you fall short, then they will typically emulate what you do and they will fall short too. So, raising the bar for someone is a must have trait so that you come across as a formidable, confident personality, something which everyone dreams of having. Most ideas could be brilliant on paper, but not necessarily, something which can be practically feasible. So it's a good approach to run it up the flagpole whenever you feel that you need that validation on your thought, your idea, your concept. There could be things which you haven't, foreseen, which your senior management will definitely point out to you. So running it up the flagpole essentially means taking the necessary approval from the top-notch folks of your organization so that you can proceed, all guns blazing on whatever it is that you intend to do. Always run it up the flagpole when in doubt. The last word on our 7 days, 7 words challenge list is close the loop. Just like our, words are coming to our end, just like the word list that we are learning is almost coming to an end, we are closing the loop on that one. Likewise, closing the loop on anything is a very professional way of functioning. I'll give you an example. Your senior sent out a very urgent email and expected you to act on it. You acted on it promptly, resolved it, all ends taken care of, except one loose end. You missed informing your senior you have taken care of everything and he has nothing to worry about. Which means by doing this all important step, you're closing the loop. So, closing the loop, highly recommended at the workplace and in any scenario, to be honest, because the person who initiated needs to know that it has been taken care of. He's well within his rights to know that everything is sorted, everything is taken care of. And yes, you are also appreciated in places where you take care and you confirm that you have closed the loop. I have definitely implemented this practice actively in my team so that I'm well updated that anything which has been raised, any concern, any activity initiated, it has been acted upon and taken to a logical conclusion. They all actively practice closing the loop by keeping me updated. You next. Close the loop. I'm sure you found these words very, very practical and very absolutely something you could use in your environment. We really look forward to your comments in our comment section to help us understand how these phrases are working for you in your real life scenarios. Go ahead, use them. Listen to the video to the point that you have absorbed the word well and you have practiced it. And I invite you to practice sentences in the comments section, which definitely we can review and revert. So go ahead. Happy learning and English excellence with Chhaya.